Once upon a time, in a clear, cold river, there lived a salmon named Sammy. Sammy was a bright and happy fish, always swimming around and exploring his underwater world. He loved to chase after little insects and nibble on bits of plants that grew along the riverbank. One day, Sammy noticed that the water in the river was starting to get murky and dirty. There were bits of trash floating in the water, and the plants along the riverbank were wilting and dying. Sammy knew that something was wrong, and he decided to do something about it. Sammy swam upstream, against the current, to see if he could find the source of the pollution. As he swam, he encountered other fish who were struggling in the dirty water. Sammy knew that he had to help them too. Finally, Sammy reached the source of the pollution. It was a factory that was dumping chemicals into the river. Sammy knew that he had to stop the factory from polluting the river and harming all the fish and other creatures that lived there. Sammy gathered all of his fish friends and together they devised a plan. They swam up to the factory and formed a blockade, preventing any more chemicals from entering the river. They stayed there for hours, until the factory workers came out and saw what they were doing. The workers were surprised and impressed by the fish's bravery and determination. They promised to stop polluting the river and to work on finding a cleaner way to produce their goods. From that day on, the river was clean and clear again. The plants along the riverbank started to grow again, and the fish were happy and healthy. Sammy knew that it was all because he had taken action and stood up for what was right. And so, Sammy the salmon became a hero to all the creatures that lived in the river, and he continued to swim and explore his underwater world, knowing that he had made a difference. The end.